and we here. You know what I'm saying? It's the first installment, first episode, the Young and Dumb podcast. We here. The wait is finally over. It's your boy Mars, here with my boy Uski 610.
So with it.
You already know who he is, because we the hottest host of the underground. So you tune in every Monday. I already know you know. So we ain't gonna sit here and act like you don't.
Very
You know what I'm saying? We gonna get into it, man. It's the first thing S4P has done on the socials, and you know what I'm saying? We here. We here. We finally here. It's the first thing, man. We got some more productions and stuff coming on the way. But for right now, y'all can enjoy us on the radio and the Young and Dumb podcast. Now, if you don't know who he is, I'm Mars. Introduce yourself, young boy.
It's Uski 610. You know what I mean?
And we are S4P. Well, we part of S4P. There's other people involved, but we S4P. Mm-hmm. And we gonna start off today's podcast talking about worst college experience. Ooh, that sounds bad. Worst college experience. You know what I'm saying? I think. Do you know what your worst college experience is so far?
I believe so.
Or do I need to start?
I want you to start, though.
All right. I'm gonna start. All right, look. My story. There's a little back context with it. Like, it happened with a close friend of mine from middle school and high school, and the reason why it happened. I'll get into the reason of why this happened after I tell you what happened. So. This takes place right when I transferred into IUP. So this was last year, fall semester. As like my first week here. My boys drive up from Pittsburgh. They drive up, and they was at a party. I seen them at a party, met them at a party, and then they kind of got tore up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call them what did I call them? I should call them I'm gonna call them D and B. All right, I'm calling D and B.
All right.
DMB. All right. So DMB, my boys from high school and stuff, and they came up, party, whatever. They got a little too drunk at the party, right? They got a little too drunk at the party. So I didn't want them driving back to Pittsburgh that drunk. So I was like, yo, come stay at my crib. Like, at the time, I was living in a 4-person shared, and we had a common space and stuff. So I was like, all right, come back to my room, and y'all can stay here tonight, and y'all can leave in the morning. So when we left, we walked home. A couple girls we seen, picked up the girls, whatever we wanted to do. Whoop, whoop. Get back to the room. I buy Domino's. I buy food. I spent like $40 on food. $40. We all ate, sat there, talked for a little bit more, and then I went to my room. Everybody went to sleep. I told them before I went to sleep that they could go in my room and use the bathroom, all that, because it's gonna be there. You feel me? I left my door open and everything. I woke up the next morning, right? Mind you, I wake up at 6 a.m. every day, just solely on my own. I wake up, I go in, I make me something to eat. And I go back to my room, I go back to sleep. And then I wake up to a text message and a call. A text message told me, it was like, yo, bro, we just dipped. I don't know who that is on your table, but it wasn't ours, so we just skated. So me thinking in my head after reading that text message, I was like, all right, somebody left their jacket or something in the living room or something like that. Or one of my roommates must have did it. Because like I said, like it was my first week. Like I just met my roommates, all that. It was week one. Week one. I just transferred them from Chicago. Like it's week one. And so they left, and I walks into the living room. No, I don't walk into the living room at that time. My roommate Q, he walks into my room and he's like, yo, bro. And I'm like, what's up? He's like, yo, there's shit on the table in the comment area. And I'm like, so what you mean? He's like, bro, there's shit on the table. So I goes into my comment area. I go into a little living space. And literally on the little side corner table in the corner of the room, there's like a turd, dog. There's a turd that's like this big, just sitting on the table, and like 3 little, you know what I'm saying, other turds next to it. And I'm just like, yo, these on my table and left, yo. Like, I just sitting there to myself like, yo, these, like, I call these like some of my best friends, like, yo, my guys, my boys. Just took a shit on my table, bro. Took a shit on my table. So I'm calling them and I'm texting. I'm like, yo, what the, what's going on, son? Like, what y'all mean? Like, it's like, bro, I swear, bro, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. We didn't do it. I don't know who did it. Da-da-da. I know who did it. It was D who did it.
It was D who did it?
It was D who did it.
Oh,
it
how
wasn't
you do
B.
it?
I don't mess with none of them. I don't mess with either one of them now, but I don't mess with B because B was like, bro, you know you didn't do it, but you sat here and tried to act and play like you didn't know what happened. You know what happened.
So why he do it though?
Bro, to be honest, I don't know because I haven't seen him, and I don't know what I would do if I was to see him, but I haven't caught them since that day. But all I just know, I just felt so much rage and stuff, bro. It was just like, yo, like I opened up my crib to y'all, and I, like, you know what I'm saying? I opened up my crib to y'all, and I fed y'all and everything, and that's how y'all gonna repay me, bro? That's how y'all gonna do me?
The treachery.
Y'all my, you know what I'm saying? Y'all supposed to be my folks.
The betrayal.
Y'all supposed to be my folks.
So
man.
why do you think they did it though? Why do you think D did it though?
All right, look. All right. So this goes into a backstory, like I said. This goes into the backstory. So look, me and D been boys for a minute. Like I'm talking about, like we've been boys since I want to say 7th grade. We've been boys. And B, I've been friends with him since I moved.
Man,
Like I moved from like one side of Pittsburgh to the other, and I met him because he lived on my block, and he was in like 3rd grade. So I knew him since 3rd grade, and when we was in middle school, there was this shorty. Yeah, this goes into a shorty, bro. Don't never let no shorty get in between you and your mess. So this shorty that I was trying to mess with back in middle school, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get into it. She dubbed me. It was cool. And then my boy D, when we got freshman year of high school, when we got in high school, this all happened around here. We got into high school. He was like, yo, bro, would it be cool if I start dating her? And I'm like, I mean, grown, like, go ahead, like, do what you want to do. I ain't grown, we kids. It was like, bro, we in high school, bro, do what you want to do. You your own man, you feel me? So you your own man. And he's like, all right, cool. So he started dating her and stuff. And but at the time, I wasn't really messing with her because, like, she had played, or I felt like she had played me. So I wasn't messing with her. And I remember he just begged me to go to one of the football games. He was like, yo, bro, please come to the football game with us, bro, and just kick it with her. Just be cool with her. Just be cool with her, bro. Just don't trip. Don't. I'm like, all right. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll come to the game. So I come to the game, and it was cool. Like, the vibe was good. It was cool. Everything was straight. But after that game, she started hitting me up. Like I'm talking about frequent, like just DMing me, messaging me on Facebook and stuff like that, just talking to me.
Right.
And you know me as a friend, like, you know, I'm real loyal, and I never cross my guys. You feel me? I never do that. No matter, even if it puts me in a bad position, I'll never cross my guys. You feel me? So, like, she was just talking to me a lot, and he just wasn't feeling it. And I was like, yo, bro, like, you gotta understand, bro. Like, you gotta talk that through with her. Like, tell her to stop talking to me. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to get with your shorty, bro. You know what I'm saying? You my man, so I wouldn't do that to you, bro. You one of my best friends, so I wouldn't do that to you. But he just wouldn't believe me. So, like, all throughout high school, we would, like, fight and bicker, because he dated her throughout high school. We would fight and bicker about it. Even when I wasn't even talking to her. I think, like, we stopped talking. Like, she stopped trying to talk to me in, like, 10th grade. But even after that, like, there was still instances and situations where we would, like, get into it over her, and I'm like, bro, I'm over this. Like, I'm not even with her. You with her.
Right.
She not worried about me. Mm-hmm. But to him, like, it really got to him. And actually, the girl go to the school here. She go to school here, and I actually was talking to her about it, and I told her the situation, and she was like, yeah, I kind of knew, because in high school and stuff, after, like, the situation happened between us three, he was already telling me he really don't mess with you, and you not his friend, and stuff like that. And I was like, so, like, it was like, oh, he was just faking being my fake friend for a while with all this resentment at me over this shorty. And I was just like, that's lame. And you just gonna cross me like that. I wasn't gonna do, I ain't do nothing wrong. I even told him, like, bro, you ain't gotta worry about me. And he still took on my table, bro. Yeah, I ain't catching yet, but when I catch him, it's a wrap.
You got a dog.
Yeah,
you got a dog, you
but
cuz.
like the thing about it is, bro, it happened last year, bro. So like my rage about it, like being mad about it, that's been going. And like we have mutual friends. Like I said, he was my best friend, so we got a lot of mutual friends, and a lot of them just like, yeah, bro, just talk to him, da-da-da. And I'm just like, man,
Fuck all that.
The talking, cause like we could have talked. You didn't have to shit on my table and leave for me to clean up. I ain't clean it up, by the way. Q cleaned it up. Q was like, yo, bro, I'll clean it up, bro, if you could just spray the table down with disinfectant and all that. So like he cleaned it up, and I sprayed the table and wiped the table down and stuff after that. I was cool with that, but I wasn't picking that joint up. I ain't gonna cap. And that was the worst experience I had up here. Was just like somebody.
That was your first experience.
My first experience was my worst experience. You know what I'm saying, up here. You know what I'm saying? So. Alright, we back. And we back. You know what I'm saying? So we just went through my first experience / worst experience here at IUP. Now, bro, you gotta tell me your worst experience, because to be honest, you ain't even tell me what your worst experience is yet.
I mean, I don't know if I could top that. That's some shit, literally and
Like,
figuratively.
Some shit that you would never think you would have to go through.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing for none of that.
After that day, when I be seeing that post, it be like, don't ever think it can't happen to you like that. It can't never happen to you thing just went out my head. Like, yeah, bro, like, niggas is wild.
That shit resonated with you.
Wild.
I understand. Boys is wild. I never think of that. I think my worst experience probably would be freshman year. You feel me? And I'm gonna give you some context. You know what I'm saying? Right. So basically, what happened was, freshman year, me and my girl been together for like 6 years now, right? But freshman year, we both go to IUP. So like, she went to the Punxsutawney campus. You know what I'm saying? So the only time we got to see each other was on the weekends. So I'm like, all right, when the weekend come around, I'm gonna spend time with my shorty. You feel me? Because we ain't see each other all week.
Yeah. So
all right, cool. But it was a bull who lived like at the end of the hall. Korean motherfucker, you feel me? He my mans though. He cool folks. He be blowing my shit, but he cool folks. But like, he was like a real heavy like party boy. You feel me? We all freshmen, so everybody want to go out
and party.
Yeah, you feel me? Tee up, experience, a bunch of bullshit. But me, I'm a chill ass. You know what I'm saying? I just want, I might just want to just fall back. So get some. Yeah, look. Because I don't know how explicit, but you feel me?
Just go ahead and just talk. Just be mindful of saying like the N word. I think I'm gonna have to bleep the N word out completely. So
look, man. It's a drought all week. So when the weekend come around, I gotta get some yeeks. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I understand, bro.
So basically, like, I think it was like a big party that weekend or something like that. It was any weekend, but freshman year IUP was T, like it was party galore.
That's 17. Right?
Yeah,
that's 16, 17 right there.
So what happened? So he knocked on my door. He was like, "Yeah, bro, you going to this party?" And I was like, "Nah, I'm about to kick it with my shorty or whatever." Da da da. He was like, "What? You about to chill with your girlfriend, bro? Come on, we gotta go out and go party." Da 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 da. So I'm like. Usually I don't like people try to make me feel some kind of way. I like try to make me feel like I'm a lame because I don't want to go out. I don't like that type time. Yeah.
Pressure.
You know what I mean? But I was a freshman. So this was before, because now I can tell flat out. It is what it is. But back then I'm like, I am a freshman. Maybe I should go out and do something. You know what I'm saying? So then when I go back into my room, like I'm talking to my girl, I told her how the exchange that happened. She was just like, I think you should go. Go ahead and go out. And I'm like, well, all right. You know what I mean? We out then.
We out.
So me and bro, we slide out or whatever. So just freshman year, I don't really know all the landmarks. I don't know where I'm at. I don't know none of that. You know what I'm saying? So we go to like this. I'm gonna say it's a white party. A predominantly white party, and that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I didn't know where it was at. But we just slid down that joint. You feel me? Like he was walking real confident. Like he knew where he was going. So we get to the joint. You feel me? I didn't realize how far we were. We get to the party. We get in that joint. It's cool. You know what I mean? Jungle juice, all that. I got it for free. You know what I mean? It was good vibes and everything. But I'm like, I'm kind of dried out. Like my buzz leaves like so fast. I got this little 30-minute rule. Like if it ain't tea, if I ain't turning 30 minutes, I'm out this joint.
So like you standing around for like 10 minutes or longer, like, yeah, I'm about to go.
Yeah, I'm about to skate. So what happened? So I'm like, you know what? I'm about to dip. You know what I'm saying? Like, he cool. He can do his thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to skedaddle. So I leave out of the party, bro. And I'm trying to retrace my steps of how we got there. Bro, why I get lost? When I say it's like 2 a.m.
You got lost here.
Yeah.
On campus. Like, not
off
campus,
yeah.
but like you got here and you got lost in Indiana.
Yeah, I got lost in Indiana, you feel me? So mind you, I don't got no service on my phone. Where I was at, there was no service on my jack, you know what I'm saying? So I couldn't even, you know what I mean, Apple Maps, none of that. I couldn't do none of that shit, you feel me? Yeah, bro, I started, so like, I don't know why subconsciously I started freaking out because I didn't know where I was at, and like everyone was like feeling like stuff in my head about how we like in it's like a backwoods town, you feel me? And it's, you know what I mean, a bunch of white people, this and that.
Turn.
Yeah, you feel me?
Something like that. You know what I'm saying?
I had no service, bro. I started tweaking, so I'm like, all right. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, I don't know, it made me just, it was, you know, the fight or flight. I just started running down the street, bro. Just I started running full speed, like trying to run towards any lights I seen, you know what I'm saying? So I started getting it.
Yo, all I can just think of is just you just walking down the street like, man.
Start moving. Cause it was nobody, bro. It was so dark, bro. Street lights was out. It was nothing like it was just really dark outside. It was no people around. I ain't no cars. I'm like, where am I? You know what I'm saying? So I'm walking down the street, whatever. So I'm like, I'm thinking I'm going the right way, but I'm like, you know what? Let me just ask somebody. So I saw somebody like sitting out front of their little house or whatever, but I'm assuming they locals. So I asked them, I said, yo, you know where campus at? And it was like, oh yeah, it's that way. Mind you, I'm walking this way. You feel me? The whole time, I'm like, if I ain't never asked him, I would have been walking to Greensburg or something like that. Like I would have just been walking
the whole opposite direction from campus,
bro. So, mind you, I finally found out where I was at. I was like 2 blocks past like the big sheets. You know what I'm saying?
2 blocks past the towny sheets.
Yeah, past the big sheets, right there, everything. But I was like within neighborhoods and all
like,
that.
Ain't that like Water Street and stuff like that, like back there type?
I can't even tell you. I ain't never go back. I ain't never. So like, what happened? I started like, when I found out, all right, I gotta go back this way. So I started walking back this way, or whatever. I started seeing a bunch of lights and shit. So I'm like, all right, cool. I found out I was on Philly Street, but mind you, like I said, this is my freshman year. It's fall semester, everything. So I didn't know where everything was at. I wasn't hip to all that. So I'm like, I'm literally like, I felt like I was a castaway, bro. And I was literally lost for so long. And I finally found civilization. Like, I'm walking and I see a bunch of people. Like, matter of fact, I got to the part, like, you know, where like that church at on Philly Street, where it's like, it look like it's like a movie theater.
Yeah.
That joint. So I get there, I'm like, do y'all know where campus is at? I was like tweaking. I said, y'all know where campus at? And it was like, yeah, it's just right there. I said, all right, we out. Cause bro, I was losing my mind, dog. I'm like, why do I have no service, bro? Phone was about to check. I was tweaking. So I finally get back to campus or whatever. And mind you, my girl trying to call me, everything, you feel me? And I wasn't able to answer. So I finally get back to campus. I finally get back to my room. I get in there. I'm like, yo, I ain't never going out again. Like I was in my room pacing. I was in that joint mad as hell, bro. I'm like, I ain't got nothing for the bull. I don't want to talk to him no more. He had me, you know what I mean, chop this screw. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, bro. I was terrified. And it was just the fact that it was freshman year and I just didn't know where to go, what to do. You know what I'm saying? I could have been kidnapped. All that shit. You feel me? So, yeah, that shit freaked me out.
That's your worst experience?
Yeah, I think it's my worst experience because after that, I was kind of like hip to everything. I'm like, yeah, I ain't about to be on no goofy, none of that. You know what I mean, I'm about to, if I got to take a car to get somewhere, I ain't going. I ain't going. Nah, bro, that joint was crazy. Like, I ain't know what to do. Like, that's off the top of my head what I think was the worst experience because it was just, I was so innocent at the time and I was literally afraid, like, if I kept walking in this direction, it would have been a wrap. You know what I'm saying? It would have been a wrap.
Yeah, definitely.
It was a bad joint. It was a bad joint. Like I said, I don't know if I could top somebody on my table, but I knew I was tweaking that day.
That's a bad joint, man. I wish my story was like that. I just got lost. Nah. One of my close boys had shit on my table. Like, that's crazy, man.
Bad joint.
But usually for the Young and Dumb podcast, we trying to gun each episode for about like 30 to 45 minutes at the least. But today, since today's like a different type of show, it's our first show. We really don't got everything set up and going crazy with it yet. Like, we don't really got our flow yet. So we just gonna cut it short today. We're gonna keep it real short and sweet. But I think we about to get. You wanna hop into the second episode right now? Sure, we can hop into the second episode right now. See, look, yeah, we about to hop into the second episode right now. So right now, you know what I'm saying, we gonna see y'all when we see y'all next time. You feel me? I'm Mars. It's your boy Uski 610. We are S4P. There will be more members and more episodes and guests in future episodes. And I got a soundboard, but I just don't know how to work it yet. So there's more to come. So be back. Come here. Come back. All right.